Hello? Am I streaming? I think I am. Alright, so if you're new here, today will be 2 a.m. Roblox development, GUI development, because I can't really sleep and I have nothing better to do than like sit and like try to sleep and fail. So we're just gonna be trying to improve my like GUIs in the game because they're kind of bad. And I could low-key add some other stuff. Like, what if I add like a sword game pass? I can add. I think I forgot what else I was gonna add, but I knew adding a sword game pass is one of the things I wanted to do. Yeah, so this will just be a strict development live stream. Okay, I don't even know how to approach this because I have so many frames. I'm gonna close my door. I'm gonna procrastinate because I don't want my parents to wake up and catch me doing this at 2 in the morning. Alright. Okay, you know what I'm just gonna do? I think just to start, I'm gonna add a regular frame, and I'm just gonna like make like a base frame until I like it, which is going to be very difficult because I'm not very good at this type of stuff, but it's okay. Let's just do like 0. How about we use some of those fangled UI things? UI aspect ratio constraint, because I think that should help out. Like 0.5, 0.7. Okay, this is a square right now. This is because this is 1 by 1. Okay, I literally have no idea what this is doing. Height maybe? Whatever. You know what? Just whatever. We're gonna leave it like this and see what happens. Okay. So first things first, we're gonna add a frame. Let's make it like 50 tall, 60 tall actually, and full size. Let's make this parent frame. Let's make it like mostly transparent, black. No, like 0.5 transparency. Do I need I feel like I should have a border. Maybe not. We'll just see how this GUI goes. Well, I know for sure this is going to need a gradient. So this will. I'll just yeah. What I don't care what color it is. Let's just do like green, some bright green, and for this color, can I click on this one? Let's do like a lighter green, I guess. Okay, that's good. Could I rotate it? Okay, good enough. All right, so then this frame needs an icon, an image label, size 60. Okay, that's good enough. 0.5, so then it can be 10 0.5, and then I need an icon. Okay, I think I know where to find some icons. If I go to vector icons, This is so slow. What is going on? I think there should be a settings icon. Yeah. Hey, how did I know? Actually, I forgot I have an extension. Copy SID. Okay, then we could put it there. Background transparency 1. I don't know why, but I feel like this title bar is really, really thick. 69. Why is it 69? I thought I put 70. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. We can make tweaks at the end. Is that a text label? Position 70, 80, I mean 0.5, and then I have to change the anchor point. Okay, no background transparency. Text color white. I do this for like almost every text label. Text alignment left. Text scaled, yes. Text stroke transparency 0. Font. Fedorka 1. Oh, no, not that. And this could be called settings. Okay. This is okay, whatever. Okay, so then we can add I think for the close button, I'm not gonna use I think I should use an icon, but I don't know. I feel like I'll just be able to do a square X button like I did before, but maybe it's good to change things up. Do they have a close icon? Do they have an X icon? Maybe. Okay, yeah, maybe. Image button. Okay, 1 0. Actually, can I add a gradient on here? I probably can. Let's just see. Oh, I have to click this thing. Oh yeah, okay. Is there a way to change the bounds of the image instead of having to make a freaking frame? Image rect. Because I don't know how to properly do this because I always like mess it up. What is this even? I don't even know what I'm doing here. It just like goes away as soon as I put something in here. Wait, hold on. I just saw something. When I did 75. Oh, wait. I think this is the dimensions of the image itself. So if it's like, oh gosh, it's not going to tell me how big this is, right? So I can do like 400, 400. Is it 512? Okay, it's 512 by 512. So what if we do like 768? Oh, you can't make it any smaller? Okay, that was a big blow off. I just did all of that for nothing. Yes, I guess I'm gonna have to have a frame for the close button. And get this. Just let me copy this stupid image and get this out of here. It looks so ugly. 70, 70, 1 0 1 0. Do I want? Yeah, I would want back. No. Yes, actually, I want the transparency. Then add an image footage. Okay, now this is perfect because I can do 0 0.5, 0 0.5, 0 0.5, 0 0.5. How about 80%? Okay, how about 75%? Okay, that could work. This is gonna have to be like 75% too then. Oh shit, because I'm using, oh god damn it. Okay, let's just switch to absolute. Oh shoot, I know what I missed out on. Hold on, okay, hear me out. Shit. Instead of using a frame, what if I use an image label inside of the image button? And then I don't have to worry about all this. No, what am I... No, a text... An image label inside of a text button, right? God, this is going great. Okay, yes, this is, I figured it out. Close. Yeah, okay, I want to make that the same size as the thing, so. And if I say that it's an image label, I have to stick to my word and not just parent the image button I made earlier into it and actually make the image label. And size. If I change this, does it, okay, yes, this is what I wanted. So yeah, that can click. Okay, this is not looking very, good though. And I know why. So first let's add a gradient. And we'll be able to figure it out. The reason why this is not looking too great is because we now need borders. But to this day, I still don't know how to make a border that's like curved. Because so when I do border, let's just do like 5 for an example. 5, please. Right? Okay, well that's not a freaking, because it, oh my gosh, it's because of the background transparency. Whatever, I'll just show you. Look, when I add a UI corner, the border just goes away. I might have to use the frame in frame method, which actually would work better because this border right now is like not able to be fully shown because of the background transparency. Wait, how am I supposed to show the border if this is a transparency and I need to have a let's consult my references. Let me restart this. Because I had someone who sent me a bunch of examples and maybe I can take a note from that. Don't read all that BS. Oh, okay, never. Oh, there is no there. Okay, there's no curse. My apologies. This is an interesting way. I didn't. I'm not like this level. So we got darker colors at the bottom. It's like a 3D effect. Is that on every button? Okay, so every like button has two board. It has like a gray border and a black border. Don't forget the studs on everything, by the way. Okay, yeah, that could work. Jeez, only if I was this creative. Is this perfectly? Is this like a whole thing, or is this a separate thing that's like? I think. Okay, whatever. So in this frame, I don't know why it's 69 specifically. I put 70. Let's do like. Oh no no no! Watch this! Watch this. We're going to duplicate this. Parent this. Get rid of all of this. And then we can just change the size of this. Yeah, that's amazing. And then we can add a little. Hold on, I have to add. Okay, what am I doing? Let me do it the right way instead of doing it the beginner way. 0 1 0 1. Size, I think it is 11. And how big is this? It's probably like a scale. Hold on, where is it? Okay, that is. Why did it do 11 on X? I'm like not thinking. Okay, yeah, this is like a darker green. You know what would be even beneficiary? If I clicked on the frame, where is the background for it? So then we grab this color, then we go back to here, paste the color in, and then we can manually just make it darker from here. Let's do like in the middle there, okay? Then we Control D, 1 1 1, manually drag this, background color. Oh yeah, almost forgot. We have to do this method. We have to go to the gradient, click here, bada bing, bada boom, cancel, close. Yeah, this manual sizing is not going to work, but this is just for proof of concept. And then in the middle, okay, this, I guess this is getting somewhere. Still doesn't look the best though, but I don't even care, it's fine. Alright, let's add, then I guess we're going to have to add a border. How does he do a border like this, where it's transparent background here, but this is not a transparent background? Like, when you, oh my god, I don't, oh, okay. Guys. Oh, by the way, I feel like this is gonna go. It's all gonna go wrong when I resize this. Oh, okay. Actually, it's actually pretty. It's faring up pretty well. except of course this BS. Yeah, we're gonna have to use a scale for that. And I know just the thing, because this is just two objects. We're just gonna do size 1. Yeah, that's perfect. And then that's perfect size already. So then now it's gonna be all right. Okay, I kind of like this design. But now that we're I still don't know how to add a border. What is a UI page layout? UI stroke? Oh my gosh, this is it. I did not know about this. And it has corner curving. Okay, we have our little border. We need to add our little border on this top bar too. Now that's what I'm talking about. That is actually what I'm talking about. Okay. Next thing I want to do is try making the body. Let's just, yeah, so we're gonna do new base frame and get this out of here. Alright, so new settings. What we're gonna do here is we're going to, in here, oh shoot, this isn't properly a thing, it's just a part of the settings frame. Oh no, this should be fine. We're just gonna add a frame. Okay, that was nice. Okay, background, I'm gonna do background transparency 1. Okay, in fact, I think this actually needs to be a scrolling frame. So we're gonna undo all of our progress and fix that. What happens if I do, does the scroll bar disappear? Oh no, okay. Settings, okay, so what we're gonna do for here, we're going to add, we're gonna make it a UI list layout. And we're gonna add UI padding of 4. Okay, just kidding, 8 actually. It probably looks better with 8. Okay, that's good enough. And then okay, so then X size 0.8. Y size? I don't know if I want to change the Y size though. I think I'm gonna leave it as a scale or a offset. Okay. So each frame is gonna have a stroke. It's going to be gray. BBB. And you know what? Let's add some studs on it. How do people do this? Is there like a texture for frames? I'm gonna ask the GPT. Yeah, okay, of course, image, but how do you make it repeat? Oh, ooh, tile. Okay, that's amazing. image label. Okay, then we could do this, and then scale type tile. This doesn't. Oh shoot! Because I have to change this. Oh my gosh! It's perfect. It's just what I dreamed of. And make the background transparency. That looks a little bit too obtuse though. I don't know. Yeah, look, it's nice and like light on this one. Like you're very not able to see it very well. I think to do this we will do image transparency equals 0.75. And that looks fine enough. Next thing we're gonna do is we're going to add it. I think images speak more than words, so instead of having a yes or no toggle, it's going to be a check and non-check toggle. Kind of like this one. Hey guys, who just turns off and on money? This is on and off RP name, on and off price. Okay, that's great. I feel like this is a little too skinny. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's add our text label into this. We have to, let's just make it easier, 0, 0. Okay, X size, this is perfect. I'm so uncomfortable. Okay, size 0.5. How about 0.75? So the button can be like nice and small. Y, let's do like 40. You know what, actually? Instead of doing a constraint, I think I'm gonna leave it as a UI scale, like how I always do things. So like, and then a script can like manually scale that out. Except now it's all fucked. It's not fucked anymore. I gotta stop swearing, bro. This is supposed to be a family-friendly channel. That's good. Okay, then we can move this a little bit like this, so it's not all the way at the left. Because the reason why I'm doing it like this is that I still want to have my little description at the bottom. Okay, let's look at our old settings frame. Okay, there is one for music, PvP, and the time of day. So yeah, music. just a bunch of words together. We're gonna kind of copy this idea that we got going on here. Except now does this need to be this big? Can I shrink this a little bit? That actually worked out quite well. Well, as soon as, yeah, that I knew that was gonna break everything. Size. What is this negative 0.0044? I hate when it does that. Okay, this goes at the bottom. Why is this like this at the moment? Why is everything under the image? What am I doing? I just noticed that. I don't know why that was like that. This should always be, yeah, 1 1. Okay, now this doesn't fit very well. This still doesn't. I'm just gonna do this and then change the font size. Yeah, then you can click this and then it changes and everything is happy in the world. But what I might want to do is do this and then add a stroke to that as well, because everything needs a stroke. Okay, that did not show up. We could wrap this in a frame. And then we can just apply that to a frame, right? Because that's how he did it. Yeah, there's a stroke on that, so I need to stroke it. This is not square. Oh yeah, because this is like square, and then this just extends the height. And then we apply a stroke to it. There you go, that's perfect. This is looking better already. Shoot, I need to add some padding to this list layout. I don't know why it's so close together. The next one was PvP. Ow, what the heck? So what did I write for the one? It was, okay, I don't need that. I think it was just like, turn this on if you would like to. This is gonna be wordy, but I have to add on with this option. That's so wrong. Oh, thank goodness I created this so I could just press Control D again. I don't even have to do anything. Oh, I just copied a text label. Okay, now I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know how to make a drop down. I feel like this is gonna be very difficult. Is there any support I have for this? is this? I could add I think what I would want to do is just have a nice highlight. Like when you hover over the thingamajig. It's just nice and highlighted for you. Alright, time update preference. Alright, this is going to be tricky because I don't want my... You know what? Let's just see what happens. So if I delete this, delete this, and then make it not full size. Oh no, what I can do is I can do 50. Anchor point 0.5. 1, 0.5. Position 1, 0.5, but then we're going to click here, x 1 minus 15, 12, 16. Okay, maybe like 12. Okay, and this is a little big. Oh shoot. I don't like that size very much. 40. Okay, I guess that could work. I guess, bro. Okay, we can add. I'm probably gonna, yeah, this is gonna be the point where I have to make the drop down from scratch. Okay, not a text button. I want to see if there is an image I can use for this, for the shivel. Isn't that what it's called? The the thing for drop downs. Okay, I guess not. What did I ask it? It looks like okay, that was not helpful. Chevron. Oh, okay, chevron. I don't think they would have like a vector chevron for me to use though. We'll see about that. Maybe. Why is this one like skewed down? Like it's not perpendicular. And I can't click off that drop down. So now I have to reselect this. Oh, this is perfect. I'll just use this one, but then I have to rotate the button 180 degrees. Also, I regret making this an image button. Just a smart decision by me. I'm gonna have to add a frame. Size 40, 40, position 1 0 1 0. Add it in here. What happens if we do position size 1? No, because that's too big. I guess, bro. No, maybe we can do it like this. There we go. That's looking pretty fine enough. That hover doesn't look very good. Okay, one thing I do want to do, because these are like kind of 3D buttons, I want to make it where it has a little like push in animation when you click. When you hover, it goes up a little bit. When you push down and click, it like goes into this, disappears and it goes into it. I don't know how to like explain it properly, but we'll see how this will work. This is going to have to be probably a local script inside the player, but for now, because this is just one script, we're just going to put it inside the actual frame. So how can we do this? We can do something like so something we can do here is, I think, if we do frame dot, okay, I'm glad that I didn't name all of these, so they're all just named frame. I didn't include this in the part. Okay, hold on. This is ridiculous. I kind of regret having this two-step method. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it me. Let's make this and this a frame then. Where did everything just go? Oh, I clicked on the... Oh yeah, because this is the actual frame itself. I'm getting so tired of this. How are we gonna do this? I think we're just gonna copy this frame, put it into this frame, take this frame out, put this frame into this frame, delete settings, delete. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. I can barely see anything. Is there like nothing in this frame? Oh no, it's just because it's overlapping. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Oh no, this is gonna be the whole thing, so we can just do that. And then we can take this close button and put it into here and get rid of this. And then from there we can make this width 79, or height, I mean. Why does it say size 1? What do I have selected right now? Okay, there we go. Then I can make this 79 height. Then we can move this here. We can do this the right way, like I said last time. Position Y1. Okay, now all that work just for what we were at before. Okay, did this size change? I can't be crazy. This is like taller than this, just by a little bit. I have no idea why that is, but I really don't want to figure out at the moment. In fact, actually no, I really want to see how it would look like if I wanted to make a tween for this button, because I'm like this, that would be like my first time doing it. Okay, now we can fix this and fix this because it's like off. Oh my god, that is actually, wait, no, that was the reason why I made 2 frames in the first place, so this like would be perfectly centered, and now it's like all weird. Dude, okay, you know what? I don't care at this point. Do I care, though? Because that actually was much better. Alright, let me just compare at least. Did I run out of Control Z? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, so this is where it was, yeah, this looks better, except this doesn't have a stroke for some reason. Actually, I don't think it needs one, or maybe it does. Yeah, because, oh no, because then I won't be able to animate the button. This is low-key kind of ridiculous, and I messed up my Control Y history by adding that stroke in there. Alright, I think we're gonna be calling it a day here. Thank you for watching my stream and my attempt to build this. I hope you deeply enjoyed the stream, and